Well, hi, good evening, everyone. And if some of you have been with us, it's been a long evening. We have had our attracting financial resources for the hierarchy. We've had, I think, a very beautiful service from Tuya regarding St. Lucy's Day, St. Lucia's Day. Just such a wonderful story. And if you have not been able to attend it, I hope you're able to pick up a review of it on Makara when it reaches there, which should be quite soon. And then we have now our vigil, and it will be short. I just want to say that tomorrow is an important day. It is the day of the solar eclipse at about 23 degrees of Sagittarius. It's the day on which the electors all give their final vote. Every state has confirmed, but now comes the final vote, which is documented and sent to Washington, where before a joint session of Congress, the present vice president will read the votes and tally them. It is also on the lunar position of the present occupant of the White House, and incidentally also on the ascendant of the University of the Seven Rays. Interesting. Um, basically, it is an assurance that Joseph Biden and Kamala Harris will be the next president and vice president, respectively. However, there is still a great effort in the attempt to delay and bring a floor fight to the Congress. Of course, it would be against the law because the electors have been determined and one of the candidates has reached the point of significance 306 electoral votes compared to 232 for the other. So there's no reason there should be a floor fight. But with sufficient delay, that is the hope of some very combative and anti-democratic representatives of Martian Red. So that's all I really have to say. Let's just keep our point of tension clear and strong so that we can be assured that tomorrow there will be the full electoral voting, and it will go exactly as the states have certified it up to this time uh, by the Safe Harbor Day. I think it was just a little while ago, that Safe Harbor Day, on the 6th, I think, or something like that of December. So, as I said, we've been at it so long today that this will simply be a meditation, and we will attempt to strengthen our point of tension. That's all. We will not have really a discussion at this time.
Welcome, dearest friends. So we will go into our meditation. Let us have few conscious breaths. And we align with the group And we know our purpose. Let us create a triangle between the soul, mind, and the brain, and realize this direct and free inflow from the higher self to the lower. And while we are doing that, recognize the change in the etheric level, that it becomes more enlightened. We align with our solar angel and practice at the same time, trying to recognize the quality that our solar angel have. And we link with the solar angel of United States. And let us recognize the cooperation between solar angelic level, vast cooperation. See, your soul is now linked in the mystery with the Dharma of the soul of United States. I light the way. In that light, we recognize what the Christ stated, I am the light of the world. We dedicate ourselves in his mission to bring heaven to earth. Let us say together, we have gathered in your name, Lord Maitreya, be with us. Welcome his presence. We establish the mudra Dhyani. Wordless speech or speechless speech. The mudra of meditation and of will, holding the worlds in perfect balance. Let us now perform the cross of divinity. touching forehead, heart, left eye, right eye, while we are saying the affirmations. Let us touch our forehead. As a soul, I work in light and heart. Darkness cannot touch me. Left eye. I take my stand within the light. Right eye. I work, and from that point I never move. Visualize the shining cross before you and before every single participant. The group being now protected. We check that our physical body is relaxed. Astral body quiet and mind steady. We remember that sometimes attacks may come directing against the individual worker, but sometimes against group of workers. What is now the case in the United States. We create a triangle between the group personality with our unified soul and with Master R, the regent of Europe and America. See him as the apex of the triangle. Let us call down a stream of pure white light, descending through this triangle and pouring it out through the lower vehicles of the group. And you may visualize the white light cleansing away all that hinders. White light pouring into the covenantal triangle. White House, Capitol, and Supreme Court. And through that triangle into the whole country of the United States, coloring the aura, completely pure white light. And cleansing. Cleansing all that hinders. See everything in complete pure white light. And now the next step, We link ourselves up as one with the Lords of Masters, with the brotherhood for which we are working. And we recognize even deeper stillness which have been achieved. Visualize now those masters of whom you know. Raising our vibration higher still. We connect up, if possible, with the Johans. And especially with Master Moria. And now with the Manu, according to the line of politics, with which we are now working and along which the attack may come. Through that opened linking chain and through all the vehicles, we call upon a stream of violet light. In your creative imagination, see this beautiful violet light pouring in and through the group into the covenantal triangle, coloring it completely shining, beautiful violet, full of light. Group standing firmly, and through that triangle pouring into the whole country. Every single state, coloring the aura with beautiful violet light. And we realize this method is only for use when the need is dire and the necessity great, as is the case at the moment. When you have been completing that, you see everything colored by this beautiful violet light. And this work is creating vacuum. So we fill the vacuum now with the golden, beautiful golden, shining golden light pouring from the body. Everything the aura of the group, governmental triangle, and the aura of the country. Now the third step. We contact with the angels of protection, and we call these forces of light and of protection Archangel Michael and his saving force, to create a wall of protective energies, to keep all illegal actions in leash under the will of God. Michael, whose name means he who is like God, we truly stand for this, and we demand the good law to be followed. And because tomorrow is so important day, I'm asking all the American disciples to walk towards Lincoln, and we others, we hold the space and state your demand, because you are the members of this country and you can show and express your statement. And you can walk back and we bless all that what was stated. And all of us, we ask that these statements are to be heard. And we visualize the Christ on the top of the triangle. And we now call all of us the soul ray of United States. And visualize that through the Christ pours the second ray energy, love wisdom, in color indigo blue, pouring into the triangle, governmental triangle, coloring it with a light of indigo blue. And the group becomes the distributor for that soul light pouring into the whole country. The group keeps the invocation open and the aura of the whole country is colored by blue indigo. And visualize all the governments of the states, wherever the law is guarded and handled. All these tools and vehicles are now showered by this soul ray. There are no limitations when true esoteric work is undertaken. To this end, Master DK says, I seek to emphasize renewed application to meditation and a constant steady use of the invocation, particularly the one which begins by invoking the Lords of Liberation. We stand now for 1 minute in silence for fusion and union of the group and for opening even deeper with the funnel of invocation into the higher realm, into the ears of those who know the truth and who guards the plan. And now 1 minute silence. And now we have the great invocation number 2, and Michael will lead us.
Let the Lords of Liberation issue forth. Let them bring succor to the sons of men. Let the rider from the secret place come forth, and coming save. Come forth, O Mighty One. Let the souls of men awaken to the light, and may they stand with massed intent. Let the fiat of the Lord go forth. The end of woe has come. Come forth, O Mighty One. The hour of service of the saving force has now arrived. Let it be spread abroad, O Mighty One. Let light and love and power and death fulfill the purpose of the coming one. The will to save is here. The love to carry forth the work is widely spread abroad. The active aid of all who know the truth is also here. Come forth, O Mighty One, and blend these three. Construct a great defending wall. The rule of evil now must end.
In deep alignment with the inner work of protection, let us now create in our creative imagination a wheel of fire with 7 spokes of love. See yourself and the inner working group standing in the center and the hub of the wheel, which radiates the living, all-consuming substance of love. From the Sacred Heart of the Christ. See yourself and the group as if we were that hub. From that central position, we send out 7 streams of living fire, radiating upon the governmental triangle. The group becomes ever more at one. In unison, we send out the protective energies of the living wheel of fire of its 7 streams of love. Completely aligned with the Christ, wheel is spinning the protective energies. And the wheel creates even vaster wheel. The energies are now spread into every single state. Protecting all the workers of light. Demanding the law to be followed and established. And clarion is heard. We are standing for the good law. We are demanding the good law to be followed. We bring illumination through the evocation of the will. We bring imagination through the evocation of love. We bring inspiration through the evocation of the intelligence. And we state, may thy will be done, not ours. And we can release our mudra. And with gratitude, we bless our brothers and sisters. But in our awareness, we still hold our posts during these days. Thank you for everybody, for your beautiful work and your presence. And tomorrow we will continue at 8. I hope I can correct that. But at 8. Thank you very much.